Alright, now, so where are we with this experience? So Harry's Invictus games apparently are going to be in the UK, Birmingham. Now, I remember talking about this a couple of months ago. I have no recollection what I said. I'm sure it was epic. Because that's just me. I'm just epic, darling. I'm epic! Okay, so I'm sure whatever I said, I was wrong. Because it is now clear for me that Birmingham, UK was always the game plan. What did I say the last time I spoke on this subject matter? And if I did not say it then, I will say now that I am completely befuddled as to the logic of this decision. There's something clearly, clairement, très clairement, que je comprends pas. Je comprends pas du tout, hein? Je comprends pas tout. Now, all right, you know what? I have to remember my blood pressure. Let me calm myself. I cannot behave in this way anymore. I have to be calm. I have to be collected. I have to be sophisticated. Okay? I have to be soft. Etc. Except when people bring nonsense onto my plate. When you put nonsense on my plate, I become a little bit unhinged. And so for me, it doesn't make any sense. Why Birmingham? So this means Megan's not going to be there. Or let me rephrase that. I don't see how Megan attends. And if Megan doesn't attend, there are no interesting outfits. And if there are no interesting outfits, I mean, you know, I'm not going to even finish that statement, God forbid. But I'm just saying, there's no Invictus without Megan. So how do you put this in Birmingham? And I also heard, again, I'm speaking very fast, which means that I need to calm down. I also heard that the CEO of the Invictus Games quit. He steps down next year. So that announcement came in tandem with the Birmingham venue announcement. What are your thoughts about this? All right, so I'm looking for the island of swans in Paris. I almost want to say 15. It's between the 15th and the 16th district of Paris. And I must be in the vicinity because they said that there's a Statue of Liberty there. I mean, of course, I've walked along the island of swans many times, but did I know that's what it's called? I have a feeling it's more over there, you know? Oh, these are seagulls. Anyway, so I was talking about, you know, Harry, and these can be very aggressive birds, by the way. There was that one time. When I was in Normandy. I was in Normandy, just minding my business, as I usually do. And so I'm walking back from this very famous tourist attraction. Oh my God, Mont Saint-Michel in Normandy. And what a beautiful place. If you're ever in France and you have an extra day in Paris, you have to go there. It's amazing. So I'm walking back from Mont Saint-Michel with a beignet, like a little French pastry, whatever, enjoying the living bejesus out of it. And girl, those little suckers swarmed me. Wow, one of them just came down. He just swept down. That had to be a man. Or it could have been a bitch. But that was a bitch. Whether it's male or female. And swooned down. Oh, that's Le Cordon Bleu. I would have, because I have to be there tomorrow morning. I'm probably going to miss it. It's a very early appointment. I think that's it over there. So anyway, so the little son of a gun, he swoops down, takes my beignet, just takes the beignet out of my hand without hurting me, without any noise, nothing. He just swooped down and he took my beignet, right? I was in shock. I didn't know this was possible. I did not know this was possible. And I was terrified because all his friends were swarmed around me, so I'm surrounded by all these like white birds of prey, right? And I have no more beignet, and I'm thinking, oh my God, they're going to eat me like a beignet, So there was that, but so I don't trust those birds. That all being said, is that Le Cordon Bleu over there? So Le Cordon Bleu is like this cooking school where Julia Child, the famous American cook, studied cooking in Paris. So I wanted to just go and take a look at the school. I mean, I'm not going to attend it, I don't think. I'm sure it's quite expensive. But I was really looking for the Island of Swans. I wonder if this is it here. I don't know. But yeah. So anyway, back to Harry. So Invictus Games, Harry, as I said, I don't know whether... I don't know how these decisions are made. It is a decision that, quite frankly... Oh, Beau Grinnell! Oh, this is a really nice mall as well. So if you're in Paris, you know what I have to do? I have to put together some walking trips, some walking tours. And if any of my listeners are in Paris and they're interested in taking some of these tours with me, definitely contact me and let me know, because this is a really cool mall over here. And then you have the Tour Eiffel right there. You can walk to it, and then you can walk along the Seine here, I believe, and you have the Statue of Liberty right there. So it's really nice. But I'm looking for the Island of Swans, and I don't know where that is. But anyway, back to Harry. So, I don't know how these decisions are made to have the Invictus Games in Washington, D.C. versus have the Invictus Games in the UK. And I don't know. What is this here? No, it doesn't say anything about Ile de Swan. And these people are not from Paris. They are hired for the Olympics. They have no idea what they're talking about. I asked one a question yesterday, and he just gave me the most bizarre directions. Bizarre. Total bizarre. Okay, so... yeah, so I don't know how these decisions are made. I just think that it's very bizarre. I mean, because the UK media is going to be all over the games. They're going to destroy it. They will not stop. In fact, they're going to start this year to crescendo to 2025. No. I take that back. It's actually 2027. The light is red. There's big traffic. What are you doing? Oh my God. You have to stop here. So I don't know. No, I don't think they're going to crescendo starting this year because it's in 2027. But still, I find it to be a very peculiar location for the games. And I don't understand at all the rationale for how they choose the location for the games, because it doesn't make any sense, because even the blind, the deaf, the mute can see. And I say that with all due respect to anybody who is so afflicted. Forgive me if that is insensitive, but everyone can see, basically, is what I'm saying. That's not a good location for the Invictus Games. It's going to be completely toxic. They are going to critique it to death. They are going to, what is that? they're going to just make it so ugly and so awful. And yeah, that's what I think. So I don't understand. Do you understand about this selection process? I'm looking to see if it's over here. That's the cordon bleu, because it would mean that the way that I got here is a long way. I'm trying to think, how did I get here? I got here by walking. Okay, so I walked through the 16th, and then I looped back around Tishman Speyer. Isn't that an American company? They're an American real estate company, no? Oui! Look! Okay, so this is Le Cordon Bleu. I didn't expect to find that today. I thought I would have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, leave really early, and, try to find my way, but I looped here, so it's kind of weird. Anyway, listen, I digress by a lot. How can this be Key Andre Citroën? This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. So I don't have a very good sense of directions, because this is in Key Andre Citroën. But Andre Citroën, the park, Andre Citroën, this is Key Andre Citroën. Yeah. So it doesn't make sense. But okay, listen, you guys. So it's not in the same place as the park Andre Citroën. Yeah, it's not the same place. Le Cordon Bleu, Première Réseau Mondial d'Art Culinaire. So I have to go up the steps. Okay. So, oh my gosh. So it's meant to be. So I should come back tomorrow and see what it's all about, just for kicks. It's gonna rain, you guys. Listen, did I say see you in the next one? Take care, bye. I did say that. I'm gonna get rained on. I don't have an umbrella, and I need to sort out my way back. And if I see anything interesting, I'll take some photos. And if I don't, this is it. So see you in the next one. Take care, bye. I'm still trying to find the Isle of the Swans. Where is it, you guys? Do you know where it is? Where is it? There they are. There they are. The Swans. Île de Cygne en français. My pronunciation is definitely bad, but it's something to that effect. Île de Cygne. Do you know what I asked the guy just now? You want to laugh? You want to laugh? Actually, no, I don't want you laughing at me, because you know what? You don't deserve the privilege. Voila. But anyway, so this is the Île de Cygne, the island of the Swans. Okay, it's right off Beaugrenelle. It's between Radio France and Radio France and Beaugrenelle in Paris. So it's that between the 16th and the 15th, you have this little place that is called the Island of the Seine. So yeah, I'm trying to think if it's safe. It looks kind of safe, right? Because everybody looks young, but it doesn't mean that they're not horrible. But they're all male. But you know, it's so wrong to think that. Well, this is a woman. That they're all male, so therefore you're unsafe. You know what I mean? But it's an instinct. It's kind of like, you know, you're onto this weird place and, you know, you don't know these people. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay. You know what? I don't come down here often. That is the bottom line. And so I did not know that this was called Ile de Seine or des Seine, probably plural, right? I didn't know that. I see it. I pass by it, especially from the 16th over there. That little white, between the white and the brown building. Sometimes I come down there from my walk and just look over at this. But I didn't know it was called the Islands of the Swan. Anyway, listen. See you. I'm done. You've had enough of me too, I'm sure, right? So I have to end this one here. Okay? So, bye. No, I don't have any idea whatsoever what I'm doing at all. I never do, but then it always ends up okay. Well, I have some idea. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, right? um, okay, it's not funny. So what I'm thinking is let the apple boil. Like be patient, which is hard for me. Okay, be patient. Let it boil to this consistency. So I get it to be almost like a paste, right? Because then what I'm trying to make is like a cream of apple sauce, and then add the beans. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean because you've never done it before. You never thought about it. And just because you never thought about it, you're sitting there judging me and you're saying things like, what did someone say to me the other day? She's like, the horror. In French. And I'm like, you know what? I blocked her immediately. Go away, you miserable little crap. And so just because you've never done it doesn't mean it cannot be done. Okay? Okay? So making a paste of apple. So once I get the paste, if I'm patient, I let it boil. Let it alone. Let it boil. Get the paste. Put in the milk. If you have, thicker creams, don't ask me the names of anything right now. It's too early. But, creams would be better, demi creams, whatever. And, but I'm going to use almond milk, right? Once this like settles. And then I'm gonna add, don't speak like that. I am going to. If you're my student listening to me, it's I am going to, okay? Then I'm going to add the cream, the milk, and then the pinto beans, right? So it's like a cream of apple kind of pinto beans kind of thingy. You know what I mean? All right, so it's coming along. It's coming along. I just need all of it to be crushed up. It smells really good with the bay leaf, right? So it should be like really good. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so let's just pour some cream into this cream of apple thingy that we're trying to do. We have no idea. We've never done it before. We don't know if it's going to work. It's really about the pinto beans, but yeah, the apples are integral to the whole thing. Oh my God, did that curdle? Oh my God. Oh, it's not curdled. It's not curdled, okay? It's not curdled. At least not yet, okay? Okay, so let us just drop in the pinto beans. Okay, and then we're going to just mix that up and let it just come to a fruition, you darlings. You don't know. Of course, I've got to put some salt, and it's a terrifying prospect because as I have said, I'm sensitive to salt and I need to control myself. But hold on a second. This needs a little bit of salt. You know what I mean? A little bit, a little bit. So I just realized I had pinto beans less than a week ago. So it's like my second serving of pinto beans in about a week. Totally different recipe. It's like pinto beans in apple cream sauce, you guys. Okay, so yeah. Bon appetit to me. Let's get back to Megan and Harry now, okay?